Hello, everybody. The question we're going to answer today is how are attachment styles related to our sense of belonging? We answered earlier that to find a sense of belonging, you need to first understand where you lost it. But then sometimes you might have lost it like way back, and that's where attachment styles come in. Ilakkiya, take it forward.
All right. So there's different attachment styles that are described for different stages of life. So what Akshay is referring to is kind of the infancy attachment styles that you might have with your caregivers. You can have a secure attachment, which is where you get your needs met from your parents and you expect that your needs will be responded to and cared for. So you kind of have a secure attachment of, people will be there for me. And then there's the avoidant attachment, which is where you don't necessarily have your needs met and it kind of pushes you to be more independent and you do more things on your own as a child. And then there's the anxious or ambivalent attachment style where you get your needs met every so often, but it's not consistent. Sometimes they're met, sometimes they're not met. And these different attachment styles kind of give you a very early experience of how does relying on other people work for you. And there's some research that suggests these initial attachment styles can affect later attachment because it helps model your relationships with other people growing up based on the relationships you had with your initial caregivers and the important people in your life. So if in adult attachment styles, if you were securely attached as a child, maybe it means that you are more trusting of other people. You are able to rely on them and connect with them and do things with them and still do things independently on your own as well when you need to. So there can be trust and a good relationship and a bond and belongingness developed with that kind of attachment style and that experience growing up of people are there for me. But if you've gotten intermittent care, you might be more anxious of, I want to care for these people. I want to connect with them, but I don't know if they'll return it to me. I don't know if they want to connect with me. So there's a lot of uncertainty in that. And that comes from, maybe early attachment styles where your needs weren't met. And same for avoidant, but more like you really want the attention, but you really crave connection, but you're not in a mindset where you can really accept that or go for it or do things to maintain such connections. So not to say that your experience as a child is like the death knell for whatever your belongingness is going to be in the future. It is just that there might be some correlation to it. But these are some of the ways that your attachment styles early on can inform how well you trust in other people and rely on other people, help make which can help make belongingness easier as an adult or more of a challenge. But it's just a thing for you to be aware of in order to find different ways to overcome and connect with people, because everyone's different. Some people might not have given you good connection, but other people want to pour their love on you and really care for you. So it's just about, getting the courage to go try to connect with different people.
Yeah, you're saying like a lot of right things, and like, a few things I would add is like when you have a problem, like what do you do? Like, think about that because when you have a problem, like do you think okay, like nobody else is gonna like help me right now, like I have to do it on my own, or do you like ask people like hey, like how do I solve this? So where do you go there? And then another important point you brought up was like, with the relationships. For example, let's say like you're not the greatest communicator when it comes to relationships, right? And like while it is important for you to slowly work on that, it might not be your fault that like you got there, and there's a lot of self-loathing that comes with like knowing you should be a good communicator, but also knowing that you're not one, and those are some of the problems that comes with attachment styles because it really hits you hard. It really sort of hits you home the wrong way, like if you don't have the right attachment styles. But the one good thing about it is attachment styles can always be changed. It just needs like work to be done, whether you have control over it or not. So you can go from a secure attachment style to avoidant one, as well as like an avoidant one to to a secured one. And I would like to ask the like viewers, maybe in one of the movies that you have watched or something, like tell us a character who you think has say had avoidant attachment style or secure attachment styles. Just think about it and let us know. I think that would help you and would get us some comments.
For sure. Let us know. And, another thing that's, more prevalent these days and in forms of social connection with each other is technology. How does that improve or detract from our ability to connect with each other?
I think it helps a lot. But like, if you don't think that way, maybe we should have a debate.
Okay, let's talk more about that tomorrow.
See you then.
See you then.
Oh, you're still here? Well, thanks for getting to the end of the video. Hey, while you're still here, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get new updates when we post videos. Also, make sure to check out these equally exciting videos as well. Have you pressed it yet? Come on, you have 5 seconds left. 3, 2, press it now!